everybody, it's Kim. Welcome back to Bookmarks and Breadsticks. I am here today with probably a quick video. I am here to talk about my September TBR. And frankly, I'm quite over TBRs. I was very regimented with Book Buffet, and I read 8 books in a month, and pretty hefty books at that for me, a lot of nonfiction. So the rest of the year, I want to do a better job focusing on my unwrapped TBR. I had to put that on pause for Book Buffet, but all year I have been unwrapping books that were purchases from 2020 and trying to get through them. And frankly, I did not make as much progress this year as I wanted. So right now, and going forward in upcoming months, I will only be reading unwrapped books, with the exception of books that are needed for a publisher, which, for example, I did not finish Oishi last month, but the publisher, Rakuten Books, and the University of Chicago Press were so nice to send this to me. I really want to do a review for this. So, publish your book. And I have one other book I'm not going to show you for the Read and Discover TV. I also have a second book for a secret project for Read and Discover, so I'm not going to show that one to you. But in general, my TBR rules for the rest of the year: unwrapped books only, and the only exception for that would be anything that a publisher has sent me or a special project. And if I want to read fiction, that's fine. I think it's important to not get stuck. So having fiction, you guys have seen in my book haul, I have plenty of fiction to choose from. But realistically, anything non-fiction-y, we gotta unwrap. So I'm gonna start small in September and unwrap 2. I can always unwrap more. They're right there on the shelf. Okay, so first up, I have unwrapped The Secret Life of Lobsters. So this is how fishermen and scientists are unraveling the mysteries of our favorite crustacean by Trevor Corson. I definitely bought this used. I think I got it for $1.99, and it's on the older side. It came out in 2004, which is crazy to think, like, it's almost 20 years old, so that's considered old. I got it in Open Books for $5. It's actually, I think, one of the first books I ever bought from Open Books. I've heard from many other booktubers in the nonfiction space this is a beloved book, so I am super excited. I think I can get this as an audiobook, but I do want to pick up books again, so maybe this will be one I thumb through. And it looks like it comes in around 270 pages. Let's unwrap the other one. Oh, it's hard to cover. Oh! This is Barry Estabrook's new book, Just Eat. I actually won this in a giveaway on Instagram a couple months ago. One reporter's quest for a weight loss regimen that works. Oh, very cool. So if you don't know who Barry Estabrook is, he is the author of Tomatoland, one of my favorite books from last year. Let me read the inside cover for you guys, since this is a new 2021 release. Investigative journalist Barry Estabrook was often on the receiving end of his doctor's scowl. Realizing he had 2 options, take more medication or lose weight, Estabrook chose the latter, but was paralyzed by the options. Which diet would keep the weight off? What programs could he maintain over time? What diet works best, or even at all? Over the course of 3 years, Estabrook tied the regimens of the most popular diets of the past 40 years, paleo, keto, gluten-free, and veganism, to the Master Cleanse, Whole30, Atkins, and Weight Watchers, examining the people, claims, and sciences behind the fads, all while recording his mental and physical experience following each one. Along the way, he discovered that all of the branded programs are derived from just 3 diets. There are effective, scientifically valid takeaways to be cherry-picked, and the rest is just marketing. Perhaps most alarming, Estabrook uncovered how short-term weight loss can do long-term health damage that may go undetected for years. Estabrook contextualizes his reporting with an analysis of our culture's bizarre dieting history, dating back to the 1800s, to create a thorough and thoroughly entertaining look at what specific diets do to our bodies, why some are more effective than others, and why our relationship with food is so fraught. Estabrook's account is relatable, Estabrook's account is a relatable, pragmatic look into the ways we try to improve our health through dieting, revealing the answer may just be to eat. Oh wow, apparently Estabrook lives in Vermont where he gardens tens a dozen hens, taps his maple trees, and brews hard cider from his own apples. I want his life. Also, it doesn't match as much as I thought it was going to, or it doesn't look that way on camera, but I swear it looks like my shirt matches. I am really, really excited to read this one. And I'm really excited because I won it. I like went years not winning anything, and then this year alone I think I've won like 4 Instagram giveaways. So that's always a nice little thing. I should be thanking the publisher who sent this to me. I am so sorry. So this is this book is from Lorena Jones Books, an imprint of 10 Speed Press. So thank you again, 10 Speed Press, for sending this to me. I'm so glad that I won it. Thanks again. And those are the 4 determined books. Again, I meant there's one I haven't mentioned because I'm doing a special project with it. But those are the 4 I'm going to start with. And I am definitely going to probably read more. That's who I am. But I wanted to start with 4. And if I want to read more, I will pull another book off and unwrap it. So my goal is to unwrap more books by the end of the year. So if I can, let's say, even unwrap 10 by the end of the year, that would be a nice chunk of books. If you haven't, so let me know below, are any of these interesting? Would you want to read any of them? I mean, good for a guy who as someone who's been like a lifelong yo-yo weight person and has tried a lot of different diets in my life, I'm really excited to just read. So that's the book I'm most excited for, but I love all of my children very equally, of course. But let me know in the comments below which one piques your interest the most. And if you haven't already, on your way down to the comments, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I post new content every week. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy reading. Bye.